welcome you to the West Coast, Cardinale Stadium in Seaside, California. Tonight, it's Group 1 action in the Jägermeister Cup featuring Orange County at Monterey Bay. Tonight's match is presented by Central Coast YMCA. Josh Appel, Chris with you as this match of the Jägermeister Cup action back on Wednesday against Spokane Velocity, and it was a massive one, Christine, for Monterey Bay. Snapped a 6-match winless streak. The goal off this free kick.
A free kick goal by Monterey Bay is what separates it. They're able to get that win 1-0, and it's a big one.
They got that win without their leading scorer, Elijah Paul. Did not play in the game against Spokane on Wednesday, but he's in the starting 11 tonight. 7 goal contributions across all competitions. Paul had a brace in the 3-0 win for Monterey Bay over Orange County over this year.
And he's such an athletic player. He's good with the ball at his feet. He has a high XG. He's going to have to make something happen tonight.
And for Orange County, they've been up and down so far in 2025. Down in the first game of Jägermeister Cup action, falling 3-1 at home to Las Vegas Lights. Against Colorado Springs. We'll see if he can keep the good times rolling tonight. We will have lineups and kick from Cardinale Stadium. After this, it's Group 1 action in Jägermeister Cup coming up next.
As Montage Health celebrates its 90th anniversary, we're taking a look at the past, recognizing how we started and where we are heading. Over the decades, we have grown from a hospital to an entire healthcare system. Today, Montage Health remains an independent, locally owned, nonprofit organization. We are proud to offer healthcare services for every chapter of life. At Montage Health, our history of excellence is rooted in a commitment to our community. That commitment lives on today and for the next 90 years and beyond.
At Taylor Farms, our goal is to create healthier lives by creating healthy, fresh foods. A stronger community is a win for everyone. That's why each time the Monterey Bay Football Club scores a goal, Taylor Farms will donate $500 to a local nonprofit. Healthy goals, healthy lives. A more perfect union. We are Union!
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Let's take a look at our starting 11s for tonight. First for Jordan Stewart and Monterey Bay. Back to more of what we're used to seeing, especially on that back line, Christine.
Back line for sure. Definitely the stronger back line in the 4-3-3. Looking at Larson up top, he's going to play a little higher up the pitch and get involved in those goals.
And for Danny Stone in his second season at the helm for Orange County, they'll come out in a 4-4-2.
Guerrero is 17 years old at left D. He's going to be involved and fly up that flank. McKinnon up at the top there, Golden Boot from League One. He's going to be involved with Jamison, who just called up on the U19 national team.
And Dunbar and Haggard in the midfield there. They both scored their first goals in league play last time out. So glad you could be with us tonight for Group 1 play in Jägermeister Cup action. Josh Appel, Christine Huber, along with you from Cardinale Stadium. Of course, another change for Monterey Bay in goal. The man right there, number 18, Sam Gomez, the 25-year-old, started against Spokane on Wednesday, picked up a clean sheet, made a save in that match as well, and he gets the start again tonight in place of Nico Campuzano, who gets another deserved night off. He leads USL in saves with 45, and tonight he has the night off. Kalen Radosov is our referee, waiting on his whistle to get things going tonight. Orange County in orange and black. Crispin Kelp for Monterey Bay, and we're underway in Game 2 of group play for both of these sides. Orange County's first match was back at the end of April. Monterey Bay's first Jaeger Cup game on Wednesday night. Gomez mishit that. A miscue for him right off the jump, and that's out for a corner. Maybe some early jitters for Sam Gomez.
And this is not what you want to come out at the start of the game right here.
Giving a corner to Orange County. Haggard will take the corner in the first minute towards the near post, and he will have another shot at it. It was sent away by Carlos Guzman. Guzman tied for second in the league in clearances in USL Championship, just one off the lead coming into their next league game as Haggard delivers in, and Guzman got ahead on it again. From distance, well high and wide, and a goal kick coming. Tonight's report is brought out tonight. Zuback, Traeger, Duty, and Brewitt out for Orange County. Both of these clubs dealing with some injury issues as we reach about the 1/3 mark of the USL Championship season. Game 2 here in Jägermeister Cup action, and Gomez a little bit of trouble again, has to just get rid of it, and it's a throw-in for Orange County.
He really needs to settle down.
Thrown into the area, flicked away. Guimaraes, the 17-year-old, called up to the U17s, will leave after this match, along with Bryce Jamison. There is Jamison, getting it back from McKinnon. Gordon watching him. The cross is deflected, and they'll say last touch off of Koa Santos, and it's a throw-in from distance for Monterey Bay. Nearly won back by Orange County. Rebelar took a shot in the back from Guimaraes, and that's a foul, and a free kick coming for Monterey.
You can already see Orange County really putting in that high pressure. They're not going to let Monterey Bay get up the field at all. They want to keep them in that third.
Well, it was a long time ago, but you know that the loss for Orange County against Monterey is fresh in their mind. It was a 3-0 defeat at Orange County. Elijah Paul had a brace. Orange County went down a man in the second half. Dogman got a red in that one. And it's been an up and down season really for both these sides. You mentioned the win on Wednesday in Jaeger Cup action for Monterey Bay snapped a 6-match winless streak. They were shut out 4 times over that stretch, 6 times total this year. Now, there were some solid results for Monterey Bay over that stretch. You look at the 1-1 draw at Rhode Island earlier in the month of May. That is a great result. West Coast team going east. Rhode Island, strong team in the Eastern Conference. So Jordan Stewart was happy about that. But on the whole, 3 losses, 3 draws over that 6-game stretch. This one's put towards the back post. Revelar plays it down, but the flag was up for offside.
And we talked to Jordan Stewart, and he said even though they're not playing well, they're still able to pick up points, and especially on the road, it winds up being huge. It's a long season.
Certainly is, and got off to a 4-1 start across all competitions, including that 3-0 win. They haven't scored more than 1 goal in a match since April 12th against Colorado Springs Switchbacks. They were shut out in their previous 2 matches before winning on Wednesday against Spokane. A lot of that has to do with injuries up top. Xavi Naulati has been missing a lot of time. Soyberg's been out for a little bit. With a lot of injuries, finally starting to get healthy again. Soyberg in the starting 11 tonight. Paul in there as well. Naulati is available off the bench. Hagar. Guimaraes. Turns it back. Latenovic. Playing on a 25-day contract with Orange County because of all the injury issues they've had. Grayson Duty is still out. That's out for a Monterey Bay throw.
Just a wasted ball there by Shuttler.
Monterey looked a bit stronger against Lou City last weekend. It was a 2-0 defeat, though, here at Cardinale. First half goal conceded, then early in the second half. They were trying some new things tactically, and they acquitted themselves well. Unfortunately, could not get one by the stingiest defensive team in all of USL Championship, Lou City, who actually fell today on the road at Loudon in Jägermeister Cup action, as a foul here goes against Orange County and Liam McKinnon. Well, we are wrapping up the month of May here tonight, which means the month of June is on the horizon, and the USL kicks off the month on ESPN2 with a battle of Eastern Conference powerhouses. We just talked about last year's Players' Shield winner, Lou City. They take on 2024 Eastern Conference title holders, Rhode Island, on Wednesday, June 11th at 8 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Rhode Island, the only team to defeat Lou City at Lynn Family Stadium last year. 16-1-0 as Soyberg sends it towards the back post, but played by Shuttler. Maybe this is an opportunity for Colin Shuttler, the 26-year-old, to find his game a bit. His save percentage is a tick under 60% this season. He's conceded 17 goals. This is a guy who last year was tied for 3rd in clean sheets, led the league in saves. And a breakout 2023 is Hagar. Dispossessed by Revelar. One too many touches there for Hagar. Now it's crossed in. Mistimed the jump there, did Dunbar. Hagar chases it down, leaves for Guimaraes. Hagar. And just at the feet, fumbled by Dunbar, who scored the only goal in the Jaeger Cup loss to Las Vegas. Scored against Colorado Springs. His only goal in league play. Long ball over the top. And that's out. Last touch by Monterey Bay.
Monterey Bay finally able to get the ball over midfield, but not able to make anything happen.
Just underway, still in the first 10 minutes. Neither side with a real scoring opportunity yet. Soyberg trying to give chase, but Hagar gets there first. And he springs Jamison. Finds Benalcazar, who slides it wide for Dunbar. Dunbar back to his left. Gumarai is on the cross, cleared off the line.
Excellent ball movement here by Orange County, letting the ball do the work, let it move up the field, breaking some ankles here.
These are two before the Colorado Springs win were shut out in their previous two matches against North Carolina and New Mexico. They bounced back with a 3-1 win last weekend over Colorado Springs. Hagar, Dunbar, and War all got on the score sheet. Towards the back post this time, punched out by Gomez. Chased down though by Benalcazar. He flips it back into the area behind goal, and it's a goal kick.
Gomez doing a great job at reading this cross. Heading towards his far post, and he's able to punch it out high and wide.
So Gomez will send it away.
Goal jam, goal kick.
Think back to that win for Monterey Bay back in March. It put a halt to a 10-match unbeaten streak that Orange County was on dating back to last year, and all 3 goals were scored in the second half. Around the outside, sent back in front. Shuttler got in front of it though on the rush upfield. That was Alex Dixon, the longtime veteran. Elijah Paul was battling hard, and they got it for Dixon.
And this is where Monterey Bay can be so dangerous on this counterattack, taking players on one-on-one.
Soyberg, in his first season in USL Championship, came off the bench on Wednesday, does lead the team in chances created. Monterey Bay's had 9 different players debut this season, Soyberg being one of them. They went to the USL League One ranks. They went to the MLS Next Pro ranks to fill out this roster. Team that's still trying to qualify for the postseason and league play. Now they are above the cut line, a third of the way through. Orange County sitting right below them. Nico Gordon in tight quarters. Moves it well. Soyberg up ahead. This is Gadiri for Revelar. Lays it wide. Joel Garcia, the cross. Good positioning by Orange County, and it's cleared away.
Nice recovery defense there by Orange County. Everyone able to get back and behind the ball, stay nice and compact.
Garcia ahead for Revelar. Revelar couldn't handle it, and it's sent over the touchline for a throw. Seems like Monterey Bay, though, starting to find their footing a little bit.
Yeah, they're starting to move that ball up forward now.
Garcia quickly gets it in. Garcia trying to get there first, and he wins the corner. It'll be a bagel corner kick, first of the night for Monterey Bay. Anton Soyberg will go over to take it. A fresh fade. It'll be an in-swinger from Anton Soyberg. The Dane puts it in play towards the back post, bounces around. Monterey Bay wanted a foul, they don't get it. Soyberg flicks it back into the air. Header won by Jamison, then from distance, it's sent into the stands and out for a goal kick.
These two teams are just going at it tonight. It's going to be an exciting one.
Very physical. See the foul right at the bottom of your screen. Happened quickly. Guzman, is the one who went down, was looking for the foul, but not granted one by our referee, Kalen Radisov. Only a quarter of the way through, but possession 66-33% in favor of Monterey Bay in the first 15 minutes. Normally they're below 50% on average. Partita wearing the captain's armband tonight. Did not play in the first meeting between these two teams. Dunbar searching for options. Miles. Errant on that pass. And a throw in here for Monterey Bay. Watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN, the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Select matches will be available in Spanish throughout the rest of the season. Go to USLChampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. Coa Santos signed at the end of April through the remainder of the season. League champion with Colorado Springs last year. And we're going to have our first booking of the match. Gadiri is going to get carded.
And worthy of it here. Just a foul from behind, clips his back ankle.
Bryce Jamison, 19-year-old, who was acquired by Colorado Rapids via transfer earlier in the year. But will remain with Orange County through the season on loan. Of course, we mentioned earlier he's got called up to the United States U19 team. He'll leave after this match. Haggard scored his first of the year against Colorado Springs last time out. Soyberg was watching him. Now Dunbar with the nutmeg on Noel Garcia. Guimaraes, service in, cleared away. Dunbar on it again. But the whistle blows, the flag was up, it was offside.
Orange City's really doing a good job moving the ball. They're moving it quickly, but just unable to make that final pass, that final connection.
Now, Christine, one of the things we talked with Danny Stone about with Orange County, their struggles on the road this season. They're 4-2-1 in their home matches, but 0-3-0 away from home. As Elijah Paul tried to find Revelar, turned over. Dixon puts it wide again. Paul. Gadiri. Now Soyberg.
Nice defensive stand right there by Orange County. Pushing them back.
Put into the area. Revelar. Flick towards goal. Battle for it in front. Paul couldn't get to it. But a very physical start.
It's almost a pirouette volley there in the box. It's one way to break the pressure, right? Just spin off of it.
They reset it back for Gomez. A bit more calm in that.
Yeah, finally.
Had some trouble at the beginning of the match, first couple of touches. Gadiri for Paul. Dixon couldn't hook up on the give and go. Santos. And Larson goes down. No foul. Play rolls on. Larson still down. On his back behind the play. Dunbar advantage given. Trying to go 1-on-4. He lost it. Play rolls on. And it's sent all the way down towards Shuttler. as Larson remains down for Monterey Bay.
I mean, just what a tackle. Unfortunately, his foot was on the ball. It was just cleared out.
Larson can't believe he didn't earn the foul.
Yeah, he's holding his mouth, his head, and his ankle.
So they'll call out the training staff for him. Galen Radisov talking it over as we get a look at Jordan Stewart. It was a fun conversation. We get a chance to talk to him.
What do you think? You think he got his back leg, or you think it's all ball?
That's really close. That was really, really close.
I think it was just awkward either way,
Yeah.
right? Because his foot's on the ball at the same time. If he's putting his weight on that ball, it's not there anymore.
We asked Jordan Stewart, and we spoke with him just about the winless drought. And there were a lot of close games over that stretch. And he said, drought, not necessarily the word that he would use because they were picking up points, had 3 draws. Mentioned the one at Rhode Island, probably the most impressive, but where they've come from to now, still picking up points is good, but that Phoenix match is one that really sticks in his craw. Bad result, did not like the performance, was really disappointed by it. But they look at this season in a cycle. They look, they had said before the season, it would be 12 games in, 4 wins, 4 losses, 4 draws, and in a playoff spot. I think that they would take that. Now, with plenty of room to grow, plenty of time to grow, they put themselves in a decent spot to earn a playoff berth as the season rolls on.
And especially when he doesn't even think they're close to peaking or close to playing their best yet.
We talked to both coaches just about how strong the Western Conference is. Past seasons, the West has been a little bit weaker than the East, but this year, top to bottom, there's a lot of parity in the Western Conference, which has provided an interesting challenge because there's been so many coaching changes in the West. So different teams, coaches, meaning you got to learn new styles, new players at times, just figuring out how each side plays. And it's made for some pretty interesting results over the course of this season to this point when teams in the Western Conference meet up. So Larson walks off, should be able to stay in the match given the looks of it as he jogs back on, and Shuttler sends it away. Aerial duel. And the foul goes on Paul. Make that Gadiri. He asks, what happened?
Now we have an Orange County player down as well.
Yeah, that's Bryce Jamison. I got the arm on the head.
Yeah, they're both challenging for it. Unfortunately, that's what you have to do when you're going up for those head balls. You got to get your arms out a little bit to protect your own space.
Couple of injury stoppages the last couple of minutes here. Just kind of halted the rhythm of this
I
match.
was just going to say, there isn't really much rhythm at all. It's so choppy.
Hagart will take the free kick for Orange County. Hagart deflects. Guzman put it over the end line for a corner.
Nice little flick on to keep that ball alive.
Hagart will move positions.
Corner kick.
Will take this corner. Be an out swinger. Whipped in. Lands to Monterey Bay. Started ahead for Paul. He took a shove to the back. That's a foul. And then Guimaraes picked up the ball and started running with it. I think he was trying to make sure that Monterey Bay didn't get it started quickly. A good bit of gamesmanship from the 17-year-old.
Paul was ready to take off, and take the ball and play it quick. I mean, Monterey Bay, they have a reason to complain.
As Paul just puts one over the bar. Right off the free kick on the restart. Good ball over the top. Paul was onside, got past Latenovic, and nearly scored his third against Orange County this year. Remember, he had a brace against them in March.
And that's when Paul usually puts away.
Now an injured Orange County player, it's Dunbar. Holding that lat area. Long ball, looking for Dunbar. He's okay. Hagar left it back for Dunbar. Deflects around. Contact in the area. Play rolls on. Elijah Paul moves it ahead for Dixon. Dixon trying to spring Larson, but Latanovic stepped in front.
Just a crazy first half. The ball is not settled at all. It's bouncing around everywhere. Wacky spin.
And it just only one shot on target, and it's gone Monterey Bay's way. Zero big chances created by either side at this point as Jamison finds Dunbar. Back heel, never got to his target. Stepping up though, Hagar, Benalcazar for Guimaraes! And the 17-year-old on the first shot on goal in the game for Orange County puts it home, and the away side has the lead. First career goal for the 17-year-old.
And what great ball movement this is by Orange County. Nice and quick, a back heel. Tiki-taka in the box, and there's so little space, but they make it work, make it happen.
Excellent feed by Benalcazar. Benalcazar's second assist across all competitions. And Guimaraes nets his first. He was an all-star with LAFC 2 in MLS Next Pro last year. We mentioned it plenty of times already. He's heading up to play with the U17s of the U.S. men's national team after tonight. Signed at just 16 years old. And as Orange County is in search of its first win in Jägermeister Cup action this year, the 17-year-old puts his side ahead 1-0.
That was still a tough finish. I mean, there were so many defenders right there in the box. He's able to stay calm and composed and just slot it in with the inside of his foot to the far post.
He's very impressive playing at this level at that age. Start of the season. Again, he was signed as a 16-year-old. Began the season as a 16-year-old. Was playing games as a 16-year-old and acquitting himself well enough to earn some pretty decent playing time. And was forced into action because of some injuries that they were dealing with on their back line. They had since brought in Latenovic. They had since brought in Coa Santos. What more can you ask for from the teenager? And now how do Monterey Bay respond? They had been controlling the majority of play for the majority of this first half hour. It's Orange County who break through first. Again, give the assist to Nico Benalcazar, who's played all over the place this season, leads the team in minutes. In his first season with Orange County. And we talked about the MLS Next Pro editions on the Monterey Bay side. Benalcazar, also an MLS Next Pro alum. Played with FC Cincinnati 2 last year. Rise, I mentioned LAFC 2. There's the goal scorer, Pedro Guimaraes from Aliso Viejo, California. Joel Garcia to put it back in play right in front of Danny Stone. Misplayed. McKinnon finds Benalcazar, leads it ahead for Jamison. Jamison tried to find Haggard, but it was behind him. Flag was up as well. I think McKinnon might have been better off taking that chance himself.
Yeah, I mean, he was obviously offside. He was way ahead of the ball. I'm not even sure why he served it in. He should have just taken on the players. I mean, there's no doubt about this. He's offside.
Yeah. Missed opportunity for Orange County. Coaches talk about decision-making in the final third. It's plays like that.
Well, and even to go back, right, what a horrible square ball that was by Monterey Bay. Like, why are you sending that ball, a hospital ball, for your teammates to fail at it?
Fortunately for them, they're able to get away with it unscathed. Now trailing 1-0. And unfortunately for them, it's been a situation they've become all too used to. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the Academy to the big league, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice, as the yellow comes out for Liam McKinnon. Just kidding. For Carlos Guzman.
Yeah, and this is an obvious card here. Professional foul. He's stopping the breakaway, but definitely warranted a card.
So it's 2 on the back line now for Monterey Bay, playing with a yellow, Gadiri and Guzman.
Orange County, they're just so quick, right? Every time they get the ball at their feet, they just explode and go at this Monterey Bay defense.
They're in search of their first win away from home. And of course, you can see all the talent that's out there. This is a team that made the postseason last year. Not only are they looking for their first road win, but a team that had 15 clean sheets last year is still looking for its first in 2025 in any competition. Hagar to take the free kick with his team ahead 1-0. On the goal by Guimaraes in the 27th minute. Hagar sends it in, cleared away. Rebelar trying to keep it in and does. At least I thought he did. It'll be a throw-in. Adrian Rebelar, a couple of goals this season. Played his collegiate ball for Cal State Monterey Bay. Benalcazar, who had the assist on the goal. This Orange County team could find a way to get Ethan Zubak healthy and going again. They might really be cooking with something. Zubak, who led the team in scoring last year, has just 1 goal. Came in the season opener. He's only played in 7 games. And the talent up top with Hagar, McKinnon, Jamison, Dunbar, Ward. It's a lot of depth in the attack. Monterey Bay trying to move forward. Rebelar went down. Orange County able to deal with it relatively easily. Toa Santos for Jamison, working on Gadiri. Jamison, Fonguk closed in on him. Jamison battling hard toward the end line. Settled down by Soyberg and then cleared away. Thonga. Rebelar. Rebelar went down. That's a foul.
Just hard for either team to get any sort of rhythm right now. It's just so choppy. Anytime you receive the ball, you have to expect that your legs are going to be getting chopped at.
Long ball, looking for Paul. Ends up with Partita for Benalcazar. And then Rebelar takes it away. Larson moves it forward for Paul. What a ball! Elijah Paul equalizes! Larson fed him. Paul finished. He loves playing against Orange County. Scored twice against them in the regular season and ties it at 1 in the first half.
And this is just the ball bouncing Monterey Bay's way. They're able to pick it up on the double team. And off they go to the races. And what a sneaky and a cheeky pass that is. Outside of the foot, splits the defenders. Paul able to finish it.
Larson's second assist across all competitions. Elijah Paul has goal number 5. You love when the player we highlight in the open ends up scoring. Elijah Paul in the 36th minute has this game leveled at 1 apiece. And that healthy goal is brought to you by Taylor Farms. What a feed by Larson.
Yeah.
Perfectly timed run by Elijah Paul as well. Went around Shuttler. Excellently executed. And it's a brand new ball game once again. Soyberg off the throw-in. Intercepted by Orange County. Latanovic. All the way back for Shuttler. Jamison, beautiful flick forward. Santos has to turn it back. Gadiri watching him. Sends it into the area, was deflected on its way. Cleared by Monterey Bay. Now Larson. Taken down from behind by Partita. And the foul is given.
Both teams, just so much commotion in the middle of the park. They've got to look to get it wide, open it up, and then that way you have a one-on-one situation on the flanks.
Nico Gordon, who has played every minute of his 11 starts in regular season play. On the switch, never got all the way to Rebelar. Shoving the back from Joel Garcia. Another next pro alum with the town last year, had 5 goal contributions, but he is called for the foul there in the 39th minute. Guimaraes in the 27th. Elijah Paul in the 36th. Both quality goals. Orange County looks for its first result in the Jägermeister Cup play, and Monterey Bay looks to build off their 1-0 win on Wednesday against Spokane. Haggart. Close to a handball. It's not called, and Haggart can't believe it. Let's take one more look. I think Monterey Bay got away with one, Christine. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, he almost catches it behind his back.
I mean, that's not a normal.
That is not a natural position for your arms by any means.
And he was looking right at it. Radisov was. He must have thought that it was a natural position, but on replay, of course, there's not. And of course, no VAR, so they can't look at that again. Monterey Bay, fortunate that Orange County didn't have a chance from the spot there.
Yeah, I mean, Should have been a handball.
See how each team rebounds from that as Soyberg unleashes. Does that take a deflection? It did. It's out for a corner, and it is a bagel corner kick.
Not a bad shot here, just deflected out wide.
Final moments of this first half. Entertaining one. Monterey Bay with its second corner. Soyberg will take it. Soyberg for the back post, punched out by Shuttler. And that'll be another bagel corner kick.
Shuttler doing a good job there, punching it out, keeping it away from anybody getting a rebound.
Shuttler trying to find some consistency in goal. Coming off of an excellent last couple of years. Rebelar will take this corner. The in-swinger on its way. Dixon trying to track it down. And let's see, that was last off of Dixon and out for a goal kick. Marias scored the Orange County goal. Ahead for Haggard. Now Dunbar monitored closely from behind. A little bit handsy there from Joel Garcia, and he draws the whistle.
At some point we'll start having a lot more cards just because it's just multiple fouls by the same players.
Monterey Bay's got to be careful, as we pointed out, already two in their back line playing with a yellow card. Foul given. That's on Orange County. Dunbar is called for. Dunbar just 5'4". Uses that speed and quickness. Gomez, clean sheet on Wednesday against Spokane. And to start for Nico Campuzano, who leads USL Championship in saves. Fonguk. Paul. Resets. Gadiri floats it into the area. Cleared away for the moment. Put back in by Garcia. Dixon tried to go up for it. And Orange County is away. Good tackle there by Nico Gordon. Putting a halt to that transition moment. Wearing the captain's armband. Haggard. Over the top. Dunbar is there. Almost got to it before Gomez did. Gomez able to handle it. Dunbar a little dangerous there.
See how quick Dunbar is. Gomez able to get a good jump off his line.
Rebelar with the foul.
There's a great ball in too. Dunbar just trying to get his toe on it. Just trying to poke it by Gomez, but unable to do so.
Monterey Bay in regular season play, not surprising to have all these whistles. They are the team with the second most fouls called against them. Orange County on the other end, fewest.
Doesn't seem that way today.
Nope. They're not afraid to return the favor when it comes to physicality, that's for sure. We'll have 2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. 1-1 our score. Paul from Larson, the 36th for Monterey Bay. Guimaraes from Benalcazar in the 27th. There's Jamison against Gadiri. And that ball rolled over the end line for a goal kick.
He had him beat, but just couldn't keep the ball on his foot or in bounds. See him again with Jamison just dancing with the ball. It looks like he slipped a little bit there too. That's why he lost control of it.
When you were a player, I know that the field turf like this wasn't as prevalent as it is today, but how different is it, natural grass and the turf, and how much can that affect if you're not used to playing on a surface like this?
Yeah, I think it depends on what type of turf it is, right? Because nowadays there's so many different turfs, but on your typical field turf, that ball is gonna fly and go a little quicker. And as you saw right there, Jameson just unable to get his footing at all.
Dixon across, gotten rid of by Latenovic. Out for another throw to Monterey Bay. Towards goal. Shuttler lets that bounce over the end line for a goal kick of his own. And there is the whistle for halftime here at Cardinale Stadium in Monterey Bay. The live up-to-date standings in Group 1, Sacramento Republic now even with Las Vegas Lights with 6 points, but Las Vegas dropping 1. Monterey Bay and Orange County, if it remains here, will each earn a point tonight. 1-1 is our score at the half here in Seaside. Elijah Paul, who else for Monterey Bay? Pedro Guimaraes, first in his career for Orange County. We'll have more at the half in Jägermeister Cup action here on the West Coast in moments.
It all starts with a spark, an idea.
That idea ignites into a dream.
The dream sharpens into a vision.
The vision fuels a process.
And through relentless craftsmanship, that process is forged into reality. Your vision,
Our craftsmanship.
one unforgettable legacy.
Hola.
¿Alguna otra cerveza?
No, Michelob Ultra.
Ok, ahora vuelvo.
Are you paying too much for your car insurance? Call Coast Auto Insurance to receive a free quote and see how much you could save. Coast works with over 50 different insurance companies to make sure you get the best rate for your car, motorcycle, home, or business. Coast is a local company with local people. We do vehicle registration, SR22, and insurance for Mexico. Call Coast Auto Insurance today for a free quote and see how much we can save you. Or go to coastautoinsurance.com, where your peace of mind is guaranteed.
SeatGeek is the ticketing app for fans like the high five strangers got. game-winning interception. First down. Just a nice, solid tackle. If you're in arm's length, you will be swapping skin with this extrovert. You see, he knows SeatGeek got him a great deal on tickets, so he can focus on what he does best, smacking palms. SeatGeek handles the tickets to sports, concerts, and more, so fans can fan.
Welcome back to Cardinale Stadium in Seaside. 1-1 at the half between Monterey Bay and Orange County in Jägermeister Cup action. Let's check in now with Dan Lucas. So many exciting things happening around USL Championship, League One, Super League, all these new facilities opening up in the years to come. Let's hear from Dan Lucas.
This is Centerville Bank Stadium in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, just opened in early May with a capacity of more than 10,000. This is the newest gem in the USL Championship, and there are more of these coming pretty soon in both the Championship and League One. Two clubs progressing towards their new homes are Detroit City FC and Sacramento Republic FC. Detroit City has acquired the land it needs close to downtown, while Sacramento has a similar goal in its downtown district known as the Rail Yards. Future plans are in the works for Oakland Roots SC, New Mexico United, and expansion club Buffalo. In League One, AV Alta FC's inaugural season kicked off in a renovation of Lancaster Municipal Stadium. Portland Hearts of Pine upgraded a local icon, Fitzpatrick Stadium, for its debut. Greenville Triumph SC broke ground on its new home with help from co-owner, the great Ronaldinho. And defending League One champion Union Omaha is planning its next home. 2026 expansion includes Fort Lauderdale United FC Stadium Complex, already a USL hotspot, and expansion stadiums are nearing the finish line in Fort Wayne, Indiana, Eugene, Oregon, Corpus Christi, Texas, and Boise, Idaho.
Oh, it's magnificent! What a finish!
Wait, come back! Wait, come back, I need more help.
Take a load, take a load for free.
Today we went to the beach, and it was totally worth it. Stay 3 nights this summer at Best Western and get $50 off a future stay.
Whoa, termites can eat a pound of wood a day. Pound of wood a day.
Pound of wood a day.
Pound of wood a day.
What's wrong, Daddy? Daddy? You okay?
Keep termites out of your home and your head with our premium guarantee that covers up to $250,000 in new termite damage. Before panic shows up, Terminix it.
3 ice-cold Jägermeister shots, please. Those look warm.
Serve it cold or don't serve it at all. Jägermeister. Damn, that's cold.
As Montage Health celebrates its 90th anniversary, we're taking a look at the past, recognizing how we started and where we are heading. Over the decades, we have grown from a hospital to an entire healthcare system. Today, Montage Health remains an independent, locally owned, nonprofit organization. We are proud to offer healthcare services for every chapter of life. At Montage Health, our history of excellence is rooted in a commitment to our community. That commitment lives on today and for the next 90 years and beyond.
Welcome back, Seaside, Monterey Bay, and Orange County knotted up at 1 in Jägermeister Cup action as we take a look around USL Championship at some news And some more scores in Jägermeister Cup action. Colorado Springs Switchbacks in stoppage time, leading El Paso 1-0. No score between Oakland and AV Alta. New Mexico United up 1-0 on Phoenix Rising. And Sacramento Republic a 2-0 lead over Las Vegas Lights. Those live standings we showed you at the end of the first half reflect these scores. As this one here is 1-1 between Orange County and Monterey Bay. Let's check back in with Dan Lucas for more on USL Jägermeister Cup.
This year, the Jägermeister Cup will feature all 24 clubs from the USL Championship and all 14 clubs from USL League One. The 38 teams are placed in 6 groups divided by region. 4 groups will have 6 teams, 2 groups will have 7 teams. Each club will play 4 matches in group play, 2 at home and 2 away. At the conclusion of the group phase, the 6 group winners and 2 wildcard teams will enter the knockout stage. To set the quarterfinals, the wildcards are locked into slots as away teams. Group winners are drawn for spots 1 through 6, then drawn to fill the matchups from match 1 all the way to match 4. In this stage, wildcard teams cannot play against the winner from their respective groups. In the semifinals, the 4 remaining teams will be drawn randomly, and the last 2 teams standing will be drawn to determine the host for the Jägermeister Cup final.
It all starts with a spark, an idea.
That idea ignites into a dream.
The dream sharpens into a vision.
The vision fuels a process.
And through relentless craftsmanship, that process is forged into reality.
Your vision,
Our craftsmanship.
One unforgettable legacy.
Jägermeister is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the USL Jägermeister Cup. Take a shot at glory and celebrate the magic of this exciting tournament all year long. Please drink responsibly. Let's take a look at our first half highlights. Josh Appel, Christine Huber with you from Seaside. 27th minute, it was Orange County who broke through first.
Yeah, Gormaya's inside of the foot placement just to the far post, as we see here, and the assist goes to Benachalzer there. But what a finish that is.
And Alcazar with a great feed across. Guimaraes, first in his career. The 17-year-old will be heading to join the U17's United States Youth National Team after tonight. And they'll be leaving on a high note. Personally, he hopes to get the 3 points for his team in Jaeger Cup action. But after this giveaway by Benalcazar, the takeaway by Revelar, it was Larson who found Paul for the equalizer.
And it was a nice double team there by Monterey Bay, and this an even better. Larson outside of the foot pass to split the defense. Paul is able to finish.
And Jordan Stewart loves it, an emphatic thumbs up. Paul, his third goal in all comps against Orange County this year. Something about Orange County not being able to stop Elijah Paul so far this year as our first half stats. 5 shots to 3 in favor of Monterey Bay, 2-1 on target. Possession in favor of Monterey Bay, but that closed down a bit as the half wore on. Corners 4-3 in favor of Orange County.
Yeah, statistically, everything's pretty even. Definitely a choppy first half, a lot of fouls there on both sides and against both sides. The referee is going to be kept very busy this second half.
And don't forget, there was a missed handball in the penalty area that would have given Orange County a shot from the penalty spot. So one substitution for Monterey Bay. Sammy Gadiri exits. And Grant Robinson comes in to replace him on that back line for Monterey Bay. Tonight's substitutions are brought to you by BBSI. Take 3 points in Group 5, make it Group 1 on the line tonight. Orange County does not want to fall to 0-2-0 in the Jaeger Cup play. They lost 3-1 to Las Vegas back in April. Monterey Bay trying to win their second Jägermeister Cup match this week. The Spokane Velocity 1-0 on Wednesday on the goal by Pierce Galloway, who's unavailable tonight for Jordan Stewart and Monterey Bay. Josh Appel, Christine Huber with you. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. A physical, choppy, but entertaining first half here at Cardinale Stadium. Robinson, one touch forward, looking for Paul. Miles stepped in front of it. He carries all the way for Dunbar. Revelar keeping an eye on him, and Orange County resets. Latenovic. Partita trying to go over the top, looking for Jamison. Robinson had him marked well. Those two battle. Robinson just flicks it up into the air. And that was deflected. Or it wasn't, so Santos will throw in for Orange County. Long into the area, headed away. Benalcazar kept it alive. McKinnon tried to as well. Comes down Partita. Santos reset it with Ashton Miles. Soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site. SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Well, when we asked Danny Stone about his keys tonight, as McKinnon feeds it across, Dunbar, headed away by Robinson. He's back down to Dunbar. Joel Garcia monitoring him. Danny Stone told us it'll be about how we deal with vertical play. And they also knew coming in it wasn't going to be a game that's played in one way. so far, there hasn't been a lot of long balls over the top attempted by Monterey Bay, but I think I would agree with him as Jamison takes over, edge of the 18, fires on, but right at Sam Gomez, his first save of the second half. He is right about the fact that this game has been played in a couple of different ways so far.
Yeah, and it's just been a lot of ticky-tacky fouls as well. Tough to get a rhythm, but you know what? I like how Orange County there was moving the ball and switching the fields. That's where it's going to open up and get that Monterey Bay defense moving. Will open up more space for them.
Monterey Bay went down 1-0, answered, and now are trying to find the go-ahead. Robinson, what a ball! Larson just couldn't put it on frame.
This is a great bent ball in. It goes right across the back of the heads of the Orange County players. Just Larson unable to get his foot on it to redirect it to goal.
Larson had the assist on the Elijah Paul goal, and there nearly scored one of his own. Robinson only played 4 minutes so far, came on as a sub to begin the second half, and he's already made his presence felt a couple of times. The ball for Jamison, tracks it down in the corner. Robinson on him, Jamison, top, shot, saved by Gomez, rebound there. Jamison misfired, goes past Hagart, and rolls out for a throw to Orange County.
I feel like every time Jamison has the ball at his feet, good things happen. He's so quick and fancy with his footwork that he's just able to open it up.
And that one was deflected. Guzman took the worst of that. He's able to pop up though. That's a good sign. Guzman, veteran presence, 11 seasons in Liga MX before coming to USL Championship. He's a guy that when you've got the youth that Monterey Bay does, veteran presence, vital. Reyes, who has the Orange County goal, will throw in. It's given away. Foul given here on Orange County. Gumaraya's whistled for it. And it looks like Gumaraya is going to get carded, and he does. A goal and a yellow.
How about that? One way to get in the stat sheet. Just coming in late there, nipping his foot. It's kind of the way the game has been, right? I mean, it's hard to keep possession, you know. Possession right now, it's been pretty even, but there's lack of it. You know, you're not stringing together passes like we normally see.
Shippey. Another collision there. Flicked forward by Monterey. And a good recovery by Guzman because Dunbar was speeding in. Foul given there. And a free kick coming for Orange County. It was McKinnon who went down. Has been involved quite a bit tonight, and Gumarayas and Hagart stand over it. And Danny Stone and Orange County are giving Gumarayas every opportunity to get some experience. And you can see why. He's acquitted himself very well, not just tonight, but throughout his playing time this year. Hagart to deliver in. Comes down for Santos. Flicks it into the middle. Header right towards Gomez. That was Latenovic who got his head on it.
Easy save there for Gomez. Not enough power on the cross to deflect it in.
Haggard, wide for Dunbar. Looking for Jamison, too tall for him, out for a goal kick. Guzman. For Dixon, he went down. That's a foul. They'll get Partita for that one. Could have gotten Jamison too. He tried to split the difference.
Yeah. It's just kind of the flow of the game, right? I mean, you have to expect every single time you receive the ball, know that a player's going to be coming at you, going to get your ankle, going to get your foot, and hopefully the ball as well. So you just got to play quick. Everything's got to be one-touch passes.
Out in front of goal towards Paul, deflected out, and this will be a corner kick. A bagel corner kick for Monterey Bay.
Union fans, are you ready to be loud?
Soyberg. First season in USL Championship for him, professionally in Denmark and Ireland previously. Scored 9 goals last season. And a nice find for Jordan Stewart as he whips it in. And over Nico Gordon, tracked down by Larson. He fires one in. Guzman took a lot of contact. Play rolls on. Soyberg feeds it. It deflects. Stepped up. Oh, that just went wide. Will be another corner.
What a knuckleball.
Bonguk stepped up and unleashed.
So many bodies hitting the ground, but wait till you see the spin on this ball as it deflects out and just hits off player after player.
Yeah, that had eyes for the net, if not for Guimaraes. Getting that last deflection on it. Soyberg will get another chance on the corner. Gordon got a head on it. Comes down for Dixon with his left foot. Never got all the way through. Cleared away.
Soyberg sending some great balls in, huh? Great bent balls to the far post.
He's been really good this year. You can see why he's there. Man, to take those corners from that side on the in-swinger. Rebelar. Soyberg. Service comes in again. Grab by Shuttler. Going long for McKinnon. He couldn't settle it down. Played towards Gomez, and he will grab it and reset. Paul, who has the goal for Monterey Bay. Dixon trying to find it. Back for Rebelar. It was taken. Now Haggard. Good ball for Dunbar. Gordon trying to cut him off, but Dunbar looked like he might have had a chance to get around him, but Gordon with the excellent recovery puts it over the touchline for a throw-in.
Nice recovery run by Gordon. Not able to win the first tackle, but wins it with the second.
How difficult is that for a player to recover the way he just did?
Well, especially with a player facing you going forward when you're trying to go back, right? You just want to do whatever you can to keep him in front of you.
Dunbar has been heavily involved all night. Scored his first goal in league play against Colorado Springs last time out. Marias, he has the Orange County goal, trying to find an option. Well, Garcia having a conversation with Kalen Radisov. On the throw. McKinnon earns the corner.
That's a nice first touch by McKinnon, though, to just take it down.
Golden Boot winner and USL League One MVP with Greenville Triumph last year. Flag, or the whistle blew. Flag was up for offside.
That run from the corner has to be an overlapping run the other way into the middle of the field, especially if Monterey Bay is going to step up like that.
Approaching the 1 hour mark. Group 1 action, Jägermeister Cup. Good ball. Robinson springs Dixon. Dixon across. Nobody home. Rebelar has to chase it down. He keeps it in. Fonguk. Guzman. Robinson for Fonguk. Dixon pops it across. Nobody was in position to make a play on it. Larson was closest. Now Santos can get rid of it. Soyberg got it back from Monterey. That's last touch off of Robinson.
And Monterey Bay getting some chances in the box, but they need to pick out players a little better.
Turning into a chilly night. As you see, Jordan Stewart, he's got the heavy jacket on. Foul on Gordon. But Alcazar and Soyberg now mixing it up. Larson getting into it as well with Partida. This game saw a lot of that in the first half, and it's spilling over here at the 60-minute mark here in the second half.
Look, and I don't blame Orange County. I don't know why that's not a card on Gordon. I mean, it's not even his kick, and he kicked the ball away.
And Soyberg with the sarcastic pat on the head as well.
We'll see this again. It's not even Gordon's kick or his ball, and he kicks it away.
You understand Hagar's frustration,
yeah,
but Alcazar comes over,
fair enough
and
complaint.
there's Soyberg.
We're all friends here, guys, all friends.
Maybe not for the next half hour, maybe after. Monterey Bay preparing a couple of substitutions brought to you by BBSI. So Diego Gutierrez in a moment will come on for Rebelar. And Niaulat.
Soyberg had a good game today, just sending those balls in the box.
And he is trying to work back into form. Came off the bench on Wednesday, started tonight, played an hour, coming back from injury. Crowd gives him a nice round of applause, and his coach Jordan Stewart appreciates his efforts tonight. Gutierrez, who played 28 minutes off the bench on Wednesday, has not yet appeared in league play for Monterey Bay. He's in there now. Xavi Niaulati as well.
And number 88, Xavi Niaulati.
That, for a moment, looked like it was going to be allowed to play on, but rolled over the touchline, and that'll be a throw-in.
What I love about that from Paul is he lost the ball, but he was the first one to win it back. He immediately started the pressure.
Comes for Gutierrez, his first touch off the bench. Goes down, foul given.
Dangerous spot here. There's a nice little cutback though. Faked everybody out.
see who takes the free kick. Gutierrez, a Creighton alum. Larson also standing over it, the Swede. Gutierrez earned the foul, so it looks like he will be the one to take it. He goes for goal and nearly put it home. Just missed the upper 90 of that left side. Excellent attempt, but it's a goal kick.
Great strike here, and look at that. It just goes wide. I think the height was good. Just wound up going a bit wide.
Instant replay brought to you by Ant Media.
Remain 1-1. Crowd trying to urge their home side on to victory. If we do remain tied at 1 at the end of regulation, we will go to penalty kicks to decide who gets the extra point. Robinson with space down that left wing, slides it across, comes to Larson. He unleashes Larson right at Shuttler, and he shuts it down.
So many options here for Monterey Bay. A nice square ball right across the 20-yard line there. Shuttler able to control that.
Robinson continues his strong performance as a second half sub. For Orange County, you think back to a missed handball in the first half.
Yep.
Would have had a chance to take a 2-1 lead from the penalty spot. Instead, it was not called. Remain tied at 1, and Monterey Bay, for the most part, has been the better team in the second half.
And two very different styles of play between the two teams. I think that's why it's a little choppy.
Robinson, Fonga, Guzman, flicked it into the air. Comes down for Santos. Rolls it ahead for Jamison. He's been involved quite a bit tonight.
Worthy of a double team here.
Robinson wins it. Paul, the goal scorer for Fonga. And now, Xavi Naulati looking for Paul. A little bit too far for him as Shuttler scoops it up. Good idea. Need a little bit less on that one.
A little bit less, and Paul hesitated for 1 split second. So I don't know if he was trying to bend his run or if he thought he was going to be offside. But he was hustling, though.
Yes, he was.
Give him credit. He won the ball on the other side and took right off.
Gordon got a piece of it in the direction of Lion McKinnon. That stayed in, and Gordon moves it. Clears. We talk about Lion McKinnon and his golden boot in League One for Greenville last year. Just 2 goals. It is time for the team lead for Orange County. Now Robinson with space again. Dixon back for Robinson. Robinson too heavy of a touch. And he puts his jersey over his face because he knows it. He is a ball of energy.
Yeah, an excellent build-up by Monterey.
Dixon, the veteran, for Fonga. Indecisive of what he wants to do with it. Dixon again, back for Fonga, comes wide, Robinson. Fake the cross. Santos pressuring him. Robinson gets around, sends the cross, back post, header! What a play! Robinson with the feed, and it's Elijah Paul with another brace against Orange County. Sensational!
What a finish this is by Paul. This is by no means easy. This is next level finishing right here. Robinson with the little dancing on the footwork. And what makes it so hard is Paul's backpedaling. He is not attacking the ball. He's backpedaling and he's still able to get that much power to put it on frame.
That is top quality. And Orange County has not figured out a way to stop Elijah Paul. Another brace against the orange and black. His second of the night comes a little over a half an hour after his first one. And now Monterey Bay with 2 unanswered lead with a little over 20 minutes to go. Robinson, the way he had come on in the second half, he just figured he was going to factor into something. And man, that is top quality. Couple of substitutions brought to you by BBSI. Mahamadou War in for Liam McKinnon. And then Benjamin Barjolo in for Jamison. Some fresh legs in the attack for Orange County and Danny Stone as they search for the equalizer.
Interesting sub there. I mean, Jamison was doing so good up top.
Comes across. Barjolo! Oh, right off the bench, nearly equalized. Oh, he's going to want that one back.
These are the fresh legs for you right here. He's just flying, and I think he just took his eye right off the ball.
Great feed by Dunbar, and Barjolo had Robinson, who just had the feed and the assist on the go-ahead goal, had him beat. That is the first touch for Barjolo.
He's going to want that one back.
Yeah.
He's going to have nightmares about that one. There was so much pace and speed on that cross. All he had to do was redirect it.
Paul wins it. Paul has space. Elijah Paul! Too strong on that last touch. Gumaraya is shielding him off, and Shuttler aggressive off his line, able to grab it. Are they going to call a foul on Elijah Paul and give him a yellow? They are.
Paul just looking to take on the entire world here as he's dribbling everybody. Just that touch got too far out from him.
Maybe they're going to say that he kicked out the leg. Elijah Paul now getting into it with Shuttler.
Now he's got to be careful with that yellow card.
And Shuttler also got a yellow.
Knew there'd be more cards coming over the first half.
Tried to lay it ahead. Larson couldn't get there first. Hagart and Barjolo. It's Hagart who comes up with it. Partita. Marias. Dunbar. With Joel Garcia running with him, and that's a foul. And a free kick coming. And again, Joel Garcia, he's not one of the defenders for Monterey Bay playing with a yellow. But he goes down now holding that right ankle.
Yeah, he was asking for a sub from the bench.
We got Muir on the bench. That's really the only option to bring in for him. They do have one substitution remaining.
They don't really seem like they're in a rush to replace him.
Joel Garcia able to walk away under his own power. Free kick about to come for Orange County. Monterey Bay will be down Joel Garcia for the free kick. Down a man until they can replace him or he returns to the pitch. Right now the difference in the game, the second goal from Elijah Paul in the 68th minute, just 5 minutes ago. 2 unanswered for Monterey Bay after Guimaraes scored on the 27th for Orange County. Guimaraes will be the one to take it.
Gotta love it when you see the youngins stepping up to take these important free kicks.
Now, Sam Gomez is down for Monterey Bay, the goalkeeper. Both teams are preparing substitutions. They have not been called upon just yet. All right, so Elijah Paul, we spoke about him in the Open, Christine, and he has lived up to being worthy of being highlighted in the Open because he's got another brace against Orange County. This was the first one.
He sure has lived up to the hype, and he's just so athletic. That is such a tough head goal. The fact that he's going backwards and he's still able to get that much power to put it into the side of the net.
And give credit as well to Adam Larson and Grant Robinson, who each got the assist respectively. 2 really good deliveries. And Paul, excellent job finishing both. And now we're going to get our subs brought to you by BBSI. Jacob Muir will replace Joel Garcia, and Maele Malango will replace Alex Dixon for Monterey Bay. And then Usman Silla is going to come on for Ashton Miles, provide a little more in the attack for Orange County these final 15 minutes. Dixon had a strong performance, the veteran. Goes way to Malango. So Silla has not come on yet for Orange County. Malango has the last goal for Monterey Bay in league play against Rhode Island. Remember, they were shut out back-to-back after that. Partida locked and cleared. Flicked forward by Larson, race for it. One on that slide back to Guimaraes, and he has to reset for Shuttler. Less than 15 minutes to go, plus stoppage time in this second half. Monterey Bay trying to win its second Jägermeister Cup game this week, make it 2 wins in a row after going winless in their previous 6. And Alcazar has an assist tonight. Long ball down the right side. Bargiolo called for the foul as Robinson went down. How good has Robinson been since coming on as a second half sub?
He's been able to make so much happen on that flank.
And now Usman Silla will be subbed on, brought to you by BBSI. He replaces Ashton Miles. Would think Denny Stone will move some guys around and put Silla in more of an attacking position. Miles, a center back, exiting. Fonguk. But Alcazar stepped up, make that Santos. And now it's Silla, just off. Puts it wide, Bargiolo. Back for Silla, and he just can't get there. Bargiolo's had a bit of a rough time since coming on.
Right idea there, just unable to connect on it.
Can't watch the match on Sirius XM FC 157, North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access on Tuesday nights with Mike Watson, Devin Kerr. Plus, you can hear live matches from USL, MLS, Premier League, and more, all on Sirius XM 157 and the new Sirius XM app. Josh Appel, Christine Huber with you. Time winding down in Seaside. Monterey Bay trying to hang on. Malango on the turn. Santos with him. Malango with the fresh legs. Back to his right. Just gave it away. Dunbar. Marias. Foul or not. Yep, they do get the foul on Muir, who also just came on. Muir started on Wednesday, the Australian, 23-year-old. A win over Spokane in their first Jägermeister Cup match. Haggard has some open space. Releases wide for Barjolo. Off his left. Robinson blocked it. Silla trying to chase it down. Now Lottie wins it first. And Gordon able to get the clear. Guimaraes finds an open pocket. Jolo went down, and now Paul. He has a brace. Elijah Paul for Malango. Maele Malango. Closing in on Santos. Across. It's down to Orange County. Silla. Fonguk takes away. Fonguk on the switch. Larson heads in. Paul nearly had three. And it's a corner kick. A bagel corner kick. With 10 minutes to go.
Monterey Bay is just pressing forward. They are looking brilliant right now.
Well, you think about it, Christy, and they do have the 2-1 lead, but as we know, goals are at the utmost importance in the Jägermeister Cup. That is going to be the ultimate tiebreaker. So while they, normally in league play, might think, all right, we've got 10 minutes to close this out and get the 2-1 win, a third goal here could prove to be the difference before they move to the knockout round.
And that's the different tactics, right, of the Jaeger Cup.
Gutierrez to take it. Paul heads it back towards goal. Get it away. Silla slipped for a moment. Robinson chases it down. Plays it for his keeper, Gomez.
Ooh, everyone's slipping.
Whistle as Gutierrez went down. Barjolo called for the foul. Malongo trying to get around Benalcazar. And Benalcazar put that off of Malongo, and that is a goal kick.
Malango so tough to mark.
Time running out for Orange County. Haggard fouled from behind by Fonguk. And then Robinson's going to pick up a yellow. That's just not a smart play by Grant Robinson. Really is not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he was trying to slow down the play there. There's no options for them to go forward anyway.
That's the 6th yellow card issued tonight. Kalen Radisov, 4 gone against Monterey Bay. Partida.
Something tells me they're not done either. We're still going to have a few more the way this game's been going.
8 minutes plus stoppage time.
Plenty of time for more cards.
Benalcazar, who's moved to that back line with Silla entering and Miles coming off. Flex off of Fonguk. Throw in here for Orange County. Or it's Monterey Bay. I thought that Radisov pointed towards Orange County. Might as well have been, though.
Ooh, I like the idea.
Paul tried to work it to Malongo along the sideline. Monterey Bay winless over 6 games before Wednesday. Their 7 minutes plus stoppage time away from back-to-back victories. Silla to the middle. Silla, low shot, blocked by Muir. Dunbar flicks it across, but behind goal, out of play. Goal kick coming.
Monterey Bay has just been in control these last few minutes.
It's gone very well for them in the second half, and it's a result that if it holds up, it's one they deserve. And look at the road troubles that Orange County has faced this year. They are winless away from home, in danger of falling to 0-4-0 in road matches across all competitions. Robinson battling with Bargiolo. Throw in for Orange County. Paul with the brace, 36th and 68th minute. You'll see his second one on the highlight reel. Haggard. Partida. Benalcazar. Silla. Santos. Partida again. Muir did a nice job and then strings it forward. Larson, he's onside. Larson ices it for Monterey Bay.
This is turning your defense into offense. What a quick transition here on the counterattack. Larson off to the races. Great tackle there and quick heads up for the pass through by Muir. Sends it through and Larson, calm, composed, excellent finish.
First for Larson in 2025. First for him with Monterey Bay. And it puts this one to bed. And who knows, maybe moving forward in the Jägermeister Cup play, that goal with a tiebreaker could be the difference maker. In the 85th minute, it's Adam Larson, his first for Monterey Bay. Another healthy goal brought to you by Taylor Farms. What a performance tonight by Monterey Bay. They were shut out in their previous two league matches before winning 1-0 against Spokane. They hadn't scored more than a goal in a match since April 12th. They scored 2 against Colorado Springs. This looks more like the early season Monterey Bay.
Yeah, I think they're back. I mean, they looked so solid today, top to bottom.
Larson now a goal and an assist tonight. That one went over the touchline and out for an Orange County throw.
I feel they've been on the same page tonight, too. Orange County, they haven't been able to connect a lot of their passes, but Monterey Bay has.
Passing accuracy, 83% for Monterey Bay tonight, below 80 for Orange County. But that pass accuracy in the final third, 77% for Monterey Bay, below 60% for Orange County. Haggard exits. Guimaraes exits. Ciota, the 18-year-old standout for OCSC 2, added to the roster for tonight's game, enters, as does Karam for Orange County. Gavin Karam in. And Ciota. Final few minutes. Paul with a brace. Larson with the third, added to his 2-goal contribution night. Assisted on the first one and iced it with the third. Tita steps up. Orange County won't go away quietly. Fonguk starts it up for Paul. Now Malongo gets by Santos. Maeli Malongo, top of the 18. Now Larson back for Xavi Naulati. And it deflected towards Shuttler, and he gets it started. And for Shuttler, 3 goals allowed tonight on 7 shots on target. He entered tonight with a below 60% save percentage, but really on all 3 goals, I'm not really sure there's anything he could have done differently.
Definitely not.
Can't put it all on him.
I really think Monterey Bay is just more organized, more as a team tonight.
It's been an excellent performance from them, and it'll be their 2nd straight win if they do indeed hang on. And 2nd this week in Jägermeister Cup action. And again, 3 goals tonight is massive when goals for is the tiebreaker in group play. Play 4 in group, then move to the knockout round.
It's just nice to see them back and forth.
Absolutely, after such a great start, 4-1 through the first 5 games across all competitions, went 6 winless. Now they're about to snap out of it with another win. Long for Orange County. Robinson, I mean, what a difference did he make tonight, coming off the bench as a sub to begin the 2nd half. Had the assist on the Paul 2nd goal, which is the game winner as of now, but he made so many little plays throughout the night.
Just the fresh legs and the spark that he brought off the bench. And as a coach like Jordan Stewart, he's got to be happy that he's able to put these subs in and the level actually rises, right? It doesn't fall.
4 minutes of stoppage time. Separate Monterey Bay from 3 points in the Jägermeister Cup, their 2nd win this week in the competition. No shot on the outside there for Mahamadou War.
I think that kind of sums up Orange County's night, right? 2 guys going for the ball, and then they just kick it out of bounds.
Again, I think that it's really telling when you look at the pass accuracy in the final third. Almost 80% for Monterey Bay, less than 60% accuracy in the final third on their passing for Orange County. Something feels different about this Monterey Bay side this year on the direction of Jordan Stewart. As Dunbar lost it. Malango. Robinson. I think he was trying to start another run. And Malango's like, you know what? It's late. No need to take any chances. How about Sam Gomez, who's on it now in goal? Going to win his 2nd game this week. Got off to a shaky start in the first couple of touches, but settled down nicely after that.
And it's nice if you're Monterey Bay to have 2 quality goalkeepers as well, right?
They've got Campuzano on the bench tonight, who leads USL Championship in saves.
And I mean, he had an amazing game against Lou City a week ago. Not enough to get a win or even a point, but
Mahamadou War for Dunbar. Dunbar scores! Hold the phone. Cameron Dunbar makes it a 1-goal game with a little less than 2 minutes left. Don't go anywhere yet.
It's not over. Nice little pass there. Dunbar able to finish it. A little cheeky little chip there.
By the way,
it over the keeper.
You're keeping score at home. That's both players we highlighted in the open scoring goals tonight.
Cha-ching.
Dunbar and Elijah Paul. Now Gomez grasping that right rib cage. About a minute to go. How big is that? Larson, third goal now. (3-2). Orange County has made it a game here, and they create one more opportunity. Race down the end line, touchline, excuse me. Gordon, well, that stayed in. Gordon went down, and so did Mohamedou War. Out for a throw to Orange County. Tense moments now, way more tense than maybe Monterey Bay had expected. There's an injured player. Looks like Nico Gordon, right by the video LED boards. Captain for Monterey Bay.
Don't leave yet, fans. It's not over.
No, certainly not.
It's not. We have an Orange County throw-in right now, and they are pressing.
Maybe time for one more rush upfield. Shuttler. Chested down. Santos. Into the middle for Silla. Usman Silla. It's wide. Sent into the area. Flick towards goal and goes wide. And it's out for a goal kick. Ciota put it in a dangerous spot. But now we're at the mercy of Kalen Radisov's whistle. Gomez puts it in the air. Malango lost it. Barjolo, long ball over the top. Ward making a run. Guzman a clear. Still no whistle. And there it is. Full-time Seaside Cardinale Stadium. Jordan Stewart's Monterey Bay FC with a 3-2 win over Danny Stone and Orange County. 2 wins in a row, 2 goals for number 20, Elijah Paul. And Monterey Bay is now 2-0-0 with 6 points as we look at the live Group 1 standings in the Jägermeister Cup action. 3-way tie up top.
Monterey Bay just coming into form. They look absolutely amazing. A different team from a few weeks ago. They're pulling it together.
We will have highlights and stats when we return to Cardinale Stadium. 3-2 the final. Monterey Bay takes this one in exciting fashion over Orange County. Welcome back to Seaside Cardinale Stadium. Smiles on the faces of Monterey Bay. They take the win over Orange County 3-2 and Jägermeister Cup action. Adam Larson, the game winner. Josh Appel, Christine Huber with you. Let's take a look. In the 3rd minute of stoppage time, it was Cameron Dunbar with another goal.
And Dunbar was just amazing. He was all over the field tonight. This little cheeky little chip right here puts it into the far post.
The assist to Mahamadou War, Dunbar's goal, not enough. Monterey Bay would hang on for the 3-2 win. They won the possession battle. 6 yellow cards there at the bottom. 23 shots combined, 13 on target total. Turned into a great game, wide open in the second half. Monterey Bay takes the 3 points in the Jaeger Cup action.
Monterey Bay, they were the complete team today. They were able to put it together, work as a unit, and that got them the win and 3 goals.
That'll do it for us from Cardinale Stadium in Seaside. The home faithful treated to 3 points tonight. Another brace for Elijah Paul Larson, his first of the season. That frustration turned into jubilation later on. For Christine Huber and our entire crew, this is Josh Appel saying so long from the West Coast. Once again, your final score, Monterey Bay 3, Orange County 2. We'll talk to you next time.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.
Created